Hello, everyone. This is Nick.
Hello.
And I'm Levi. And today I'm wearing a cat romper, surfing a pizza, because last episode I decided to wear a striped shirt and it didn't look great on YouTube. So you should check out our YouTube channel.
It's great.
It's fantastic. We're so good at video production.
Totally nailed it. It's all good. It happens.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Music. We realized we never stop for the music that actually plays, not on the stream, and we don't play it over the stream, and because we're just. But everywhere else, we just are like, where do we put in the music? That's
not sure.
Yeah,
not sure. So we figure it out eventually, right?
Usually.
Huh. What are we drinking today, my friend?
We are drinking 10 Weeks of Sunshine by Scuttlebutt
Sure are.
Brewing Company. Located in Washington, I think.
Oh, maybe. That should say on this thing.
Probably does.
This shirt feels weird. I don't know. This shirt feels weird. Northwest Craft, so that's...
Getting close.
Yep.
One of 3 or 4.
We got a geographical,
somewhere in the Northwest.
Broad spectrum.
Also, why I'm wearing sunglasses, 10 Weeks of Summer. Summering it up, dude. You can put on yours if you want. We could wear... I bet we could annoy people, like, just...
Let's be honest.
I feel so cool now.
I do. Well, that's because they're blue tinted.
That's what it is.
Mine are warm. I feel hot.
You feel hot on this summer day in the PNW.
This beer is beautiful for warm weather, and I love it. It cannot get better than this.
When I drank the other 1 or 2 that I've had, I thought it was a lot more creamy. I remember it being more creamy. I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe after I drink this whole beer, it'll get a little thick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of like after you drink more, or like what did you drink before it?
Yep.
Did you eat anything? So it's like there's a lot of factors. But it's pretty good. I like this. Never had it before.
It's pretty fruity. Sweet.
Yeah, it is, but it's also very light.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's not a heavy sweet, but
just giving you my first thoughts, dude.
Okay, sorry. I don't mean to come at you.
I'm not trying to critique it.
I understand.
Too much into it.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay.
So I agree though. It's a bit fruity, but it's nice. It's good. I had a weird experience at work the other day.
Okay.
So things like this tend to happen to me every now and again. In that, so I was thinking about what you said about the bathrooms there. In that the one by the kitchen is really nice for number 2s because the door and you have your own stall and
So to give people context, because not everyone works with us.
Maybe.
There's bathroom by the kitchen, single urinal, single toilet for a stall in like its own little room.
Yeah.
And then there's a bathroom that's like kind of closer to the main area, and that's like there's 3 stalls and a couple of urinals, and like it's just more
more community.
They're both nice, but
yeah, the one by the kitchen is a little more intimate, and so yeah, but it's like if I've walked in there before and like I've immediately walked out because of the doors closed, and I see someone by the urinal, I'm like, I'm not gonna
I'm fucked.
It's such a small room. I feel weird waiting. If it's like a larger room, I have no problem just waiting. But it's so small. I'm like, there's like 5,000 bathrooms. I'll just go to another one.
Just wait until you're at the urinal and someone's waiting.
Oh yeah, which is gonna happen. Well, I'll feel less awkward about that than me waiting for someone else. Personally, it will be weird. Don't get me wrong. But
it's also weird when like I hate urinal conversations.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
So you're put in that situation where it's a tiny bathroom, it's already awkward, and then people try to talk to you.
I can feel your breath on my neck, sir. Please stop. Please stop breathing.
It's real weird.
I hate it. Yeah. But so I went to go. First off, I do not poop at work. I do not like doing that. I don't enjoy pooping outside of my home. I will if I have to.
I get that.
Yeah, you're just more comfortable. You feel like you can take your time. But so I'm like sitting at my desk and I'm like, I gotta go.
Drink a little too much coffee that day?
Yeah, a little too much coffee, a little too much like McDonald's the day before, something like that, a combination of something like that. And so I remember what you said. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm going to go to that bathroom, take my time, and it'll be good. So I go, or you know what happens actually is I don't even intend on that. Actually, this is what made it awkward is I walk in there and I go to pee because I'm like, oh, I got to pee. I know I got to poop, but like I think I'll be fine, but I got to pee. Halfway through my pee, I'm like, this isn't going to work. I got to poop. I have to right now. So I finish up there. I go to swing around into the stall or the room, whatever you want to call it, because no one I knew was in there. And the second I go to swing around, some guy walks in the door. And so I'm like met with him here where I was like, he knew I was over at the urinal. And so I don't want to just walk into the stall. So I walk out without pooping. And I was like, but still gotta go. So I go to the other bathroom and there's already a dude in one of the stalls pooping there. I'm like, all right, now this is just even worse. I should have just walked into the room and done what I got to do. But yeah.
Especially because you're new.
Exactly.
They probably didn't know you.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, he doesn't know anything here and I don't even know who he is.
He doesn't know how to take a shit.
Right.
So, whatever.
Yeah. And so then I shat in a very uncomfortably small stall and 2 stalls down from somebody else, and then mid poop someone comes and sits in the middle of us, and I'm like, all right,
that's the worst.
Yeah,
I think that's illegal.
That other person should have found a new bathroom.
Yes, I would have.
I would have too, but that's not what happened.
Some people are comfortable, dude.
The dude in the middle, he did his stuff and left before both of us. And then,
did you feel like you're fighting the war with the other person in the farther stall? Like who's gonna? Oh yeah, who's gonna do their business and leave?
1,000%. But this dude had to have just been like way more anxiety about this whole situation than I even did, because you hear things, and so it sounded like he was wrapping up and he was done, but wasn't going anywhere. And so I did my stuff and I got out, washed my hands. And the second I went to open the door, I heard the flush, and I was like, this son of a bitch is just waiting to be last. God damn it. So, he won that game. But
they need to have more bathrooms like the kitchen bathroom.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Instead of having 3 stalls, have 2 separate rooms, right? Like that room.
1,000%. And also, on top of that, the 3 stalls, the barriers are very high up.
Oh, yeah. You can, high-five someone really easily.
Oh, yeah. Someone from the sink could, see your knees is what it feels like. They are high walls, and it's not very comforting. I don't enjoy this at all. So,
I think they did.
That makes it worse.
Add music recently.
Nope. Not in the bathroom.
In the big one, I think there is. Or maybe just the locker room. But that's the other thing. It's not very loud. But I think, that's the other thing that they need to do is, blast music in restrooms.
Agreed.
Because then you can't hear anything, and then everyone's just comfortable.
Yep, that's 1,000%. It's all the awkward silence that you hear in there that makes it way worse.
Yep.
So that was my awkward experience at work, and I got through it, but it was really weird.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. I pooped at work.
You also brought a package.
I did.
Are you waiting for that, or is there time?
I was just. Honestly, I've been just messing with you. This is garbage. We can throw it out.
Oh,
gotcha. This is going to be the first of many additions to the set that we have going on here.
Wow. Is it something Star Wars related?
You'll find out. Go ahead and if you could do me the honors. I'm just saying... Oh, yeah. I think you need a bigger knife, if I'm being honest. All right, here we go. It is... Don't do that, please. God damn it. Open it normal style. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. I saw this, and it was impossible for me to not purchase it. It's also likely that we might get more.
Yeah, you've already said that. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, I didn't know if we got more or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right?
What relevance right now?
Right?
Hobbs and Shaw just got
Today?
released. I think it's tonight. I don't know.
Tonight at like the night, whatever.
Yeah.
No shit.
Nice. Classy.
I know.
Classy.
And it literally has the fucking convertible top. I think it's got a thing in there that you could pop the top back on somewhere. At least that's what whatchamacallit
Sure.
showed. I don't know.
In the back, yeah, it has the full top.
Yeah. So it's in there somewhere. But you can open the hood and the trunk. It's detailed in there. I was impressed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking at all the other cars.
Dude, they're so fucking cool. Like, they got, God, I'm having such a problem with all their
Did they
names
have
now.
Ripsaw?
The what?
The tank?
Which one? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's fantastic. I know they had, what's his face's Jetta? Jesse.
Yes.
Jesse's Jetta. They also, so I don't think anyone else can see. For all you audio listeners out there, what Levi just opened was the Brian O'Connor's orange Toyota Supra it's like a foot in length. It's a pretty decent size.
It's a little bit smaller than my knife.
Yes. His knife is a little bit larger than the 1 foot in length box for you audio listeners. So, yeah.
I like knives.
Yep. How could you not? They're great and they do stuff. You know? That's a nice one too. I like the handle.
Yeah. Nice walnut.
Oh yeah. It's a nice grain. I enjoy this. It's a nice, I don't know what you want to call this, a sheath or...
Sure.
Alright.
I'll call it that.
I like it.
This one has some Damascus steel.
Ooh. Made from the blood of a dragon. True story.
Yep.
The handle looks like a grenade.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of style. I enjoy that. For Sparta! Oh shit.
You have to
almost died.
unlock the other thing.
Almost died. For Sparta! This is like a Dothraki, you know what I mean?
Little Riddick in there, which you've never seen.
Nope.
Never seen Pitch Black. How dare you?
This is nice. I thoroughly enjoy this. Where do I grab one of these bad boys? The internet?
Couldn't tell you. The internet. Yeah. You can get all things from the internet.
You're not wrong. I feel like Amazon owes you a paycheck for how much business you've been giving them. Right?
Probably.
All right.
I mean, you've sent packages here too, so
Two.
I'm not completely to blame.
Two.
Yeah, but you still send them.
Okay, you're not wrong. I just want to collect them all. I can't stop looking.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse.
I mean, I assume the Charger is your next one, right?
Probably, but to be honest, for the first one, it was between this one or the Skyline. But I went with the Supra. Just went old school.
Okay? I was my second one would have been the GTR.
GTR?
Yeah.
Ah.
I like the Skyline. It's just hasn't been a favorite.
I don't. Oh yeah, I do remember that. That's in one of like a 5 or 6, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I also like the Eclipse, but Supra's probably up there. Supra and the Charger are definitely up there for me.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Really. So I did a lot of research on Supras today because of this, actually. True story. They are finally putting the Supra back into production.
Wow.
And it has been since...
That's funny.
Yeah, it's been since... How ironic, right? It's been since 2002 since they last made them. And actually, 98 was the last model released in the U.S. 2002 was in Japan only. And so yeah, for 2020, they're coming back out with the Supra, and it's going to be stupid fucking expensive.
And probably stupid fast.
Yup.
It'd be awesome if they made it, all electric, too.
That would be hilarious and pretty great, honestly. But it is definitely not. It definitely is like I think it was like a 3.0 liter with the classic 6 straight engine. So
Straight 6.
yep, I've heard both ways.
So it's in the Z
Right.
downstairs.
Good shit, man. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Also, what I thought was fucking nuts is I remember like 10 years ago looking up prices for Supras because I'm like, man, these things are just fucking cool. I like them. And so they're pretty reasonable. Like, under 10,000 you could find one. The cheapest one I'm finding now is 15, and that's like really old ones like 93 or even older. If you want like a 98 or 97, 96, anywhere in there, they're like, I think they were over 40 grand. And there was one very close to my home in Illinois that was selling for $119,000 fucking dollars. Absolutely nuts.
I think that's kind of what happened to the Honda S2000s as well. Like, if I remember correctly, because I remember looking at them for a while, but yeah, they're like now they're mid 20s and they were like 10 to 15 for a long time.
It's nuts. And for something, I don't know, for something like this, I could see why it spiked recently, especially since they're starting to put the new ones like into production.
Yeah.
But I imagine they've just been going up and up. Well, that's what I was reading. That the past like 5 years, the prices have just been skyrocketing, which is crazy.
All the Fast and Furious movies, man. People are into it.
Honestly.
I still haven't seen Fast 8.
The Fate of the Furious.
Fate of the Furious.
It's a good one. It's little cheese balls going on, but it's a good one. It's a must-see. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like I have to see it before
100%.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to watch Hobbs and Shaw. So.
This one is like Hobbs and Shaw is going to be like a direct branch off of like 8.
Yeah.
Basically. Like, you see 8, and then you're like, oh, man, they're going to be together? Like, that's fucking nuts. So, I mean...
I need to watch all of them.
You can just stop this and watch that right now.
You just watch all of them?
Yeah, just watch all of them. That's fine. Because you bought them all for fucking $30.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that I did that.
Oh, my God. I am so pissed that I only bought 4 of them for like fucking $20 or $25. I was so pissed.
Was it $30? I thought it was like $24 or $25.
No, it was like $30. But still, I had bought only half that amount for like...
Almost the same, like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh, well. What are you going to do?
Download them, watch them this weekend.
Yes, that will happen, actually.
With how much space is on my computer.
Perfect. You can do it on your phone. And we got a little thing to plug the phone into the TV. I'm just trying to save you work. You know what I mean?
Could do that.
I don't know. You're right.
Could do.
Fuck me.
Could do.
You're right. Terrible. Yeah. One thing I noticed on my way here, and not just today, but I've noticed every day, is there's not a lot of carpool lanes going around here, but, you know, there's a decent amount.
Basically everything north of us says carpool lanes.
Right. But the 5 mostly does. Well, no, not even on the 5. But either way, a lot of the highway entrances do.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get kind of pissed. I see these assholes, like, flying by it, and I'm like, I swear to God, there was only one human being in that car.
Yeah.
It happens again. And I'm like...
No, I see it all the time here.
You know what it is that I noticed in one of them at least? So although there are probably some assholes who just go for it. They got like fucking babies in the back.
That does happen a lot too.
You're telling me that this human being who would literally die if you didn't look after it, who is nowhere even close to driving, that counts as being able to be in the carpool lane? You can fuck right off. Let me tell you what. I've decided that you should not be able to drive in the carpool lane unless somebody else is in the car that is of legal age to drive. Like 16 or older.
I mean, I think they should just do away with carpool lanes altogether. I think they're really stupid.
Yep, just give it to the rest of traffic. That'll alleviate traffic way better.
And then, like in Washington, it's also really weird. 2 things I hate. One, buses can drive in the carpool lane.
Yep.
That pisses me off because what they'll do is they'll be in the right lane. Then a carpool lane will begin in the middle of the highway, and they'll immediately merge across 5 lanes that are full of traffic and like almost kill people.
Absolute dog shit. It's like you do not need to do this. Yeah.
No. And then second thing that I hate is some of the highways that have established carpool lanes or toll lanes.
Yeah.
They have it written in law a couple different like funding mechanisms where, like, if it's a toll road, it says if it doesn't alleviate traffic by this % and something else, then it's going to be free and it's going to open up to everybody.
Right, but they clearly have not done that.
But they literally, like, they broke the standards and they're like, well, we're going to use this loophole that we found and we're just going to keep making money from this. It's real dumb here.
That's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb shit, like driving-wise, that I've noticed here compared to Illinois, where I'm like, I really thought driving in Illinois was annoying until I came here.
It doesn't help that you drive like an hour each way.
No, I get a lot of driving experience for
yeah.
sure. But still, I mean, honestly, the best place I've driven, and people will disagree with me because like they're crazy there. I'm like, exactly, that's why it's awesome. Is
LA.
I love driving in LA because people are trying to fucking get where they need to be.
They're just aggressive and
they don't second guess themselves. If they're doing something, they do it. Yep. They're gonna move over to the next lane.
And they do it quickly.
Yep.
Like
they're there.
There's no slowing down.
No.
People here will like half merge and they'll like panic and slam on their brakes.
You do this back and forth shit with
you're like, just fucking go.
Just go. You do not touch your brakes if you're merging onto a highway.
No, never. Unless the lane next to you is slowing down and you gotta like slow down to get in. That's the only exception.
Exception. Other than that,
99 times out of 100, you are pressing the gas to merge.
Slamming on it. Yeah.
So stupid.
People do not understand that. It's an absolute joke. So.
I learned this week that your beloved hero, Katy Perry.
Go on.
She just got fined for her Dark Horse lyrics.
What?
Yep, she stole lyrics from a Christian Christmas song.
That is amazing. Do you know what part?
I don't know what part because I didn't know the song. But also we're streaming right now and it says Dark Souls, so I should probably
good. People chiming in like, the fuck? This is a weird version of Dark Souls.
Podcast. Yep, there we go. Okay,
cool.
Done.
Nailed it.
Speaking of streaming Dark Souls, we streamed Dark Souls last Friday. You can find that on our Twitch and our YouTube when I upload it.
Yeah, we could have a playlist for that.
I mean, I downloaded it. I'm lazy and didn't upload it. So.
Totally understand. That could be another this weekend thing.
Yeah. Well,
nope, none of that Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say, actually, just kidding.
Never mind. We're doing nothing internet related this weekend, to be honest.
No.
You can send a text message if you would so like.
I can try to send a text message if I would so like.
You can send an iMessage. That'll send, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Not a real text message.
I'm going up to Nick's cabin. Well, not your cabin, but the cabin you're staying at, and not a lot of internet.
Not a lot. No. It's in the middle of nowhere. I tell people that are from here where I'm staying, and they're like, "What?
I don't think that's a place."
I'm like, I think you're right about that. But
you're like, it's kind of not a place, but
here's where it is.
That's where it is.
I'll tell you where. I'll give you some little broader parameters.
Here, let me give you some coordinates. If you can just drop these in your phone real quick, then you'll find it.
Yeah. At 3 crows of the rooster, you will find me. But at 4, I will be gone for the next week. That's just a fact.
How Katy Perry's Dark Horse lawsuit could change pop forever.
All right, I don't know what that means.
There's probably some story into it that I didn't look up, but
sounds like a little bit of an exaggeration.
I don't know, but then they're saying there's no denying that Dark Horse and Joyful Noise sound similar.
Joyful Noise?
Yeah.
Who sings that? Also, how Christian of them to sue her.
Flame.
Fuck you, Flame. Get off your high horse, okay? Isn't it in the Bible somewhere you shouldn't sue people?
I don't think so.
I thought it said something like that.
I don't think so.
I thought it said something like that.
11th commandment, thou shalt not sue.
No, I was pretty sure. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that kind of shit happens all the time without people being charged or get swept under the rug because they'll pay them off or something like that, I don't know. But that's kind of funny. And how weird, like, what an old song to finally have someone be like, hey, wait a minute, I've never heard this song. Katie, who?
Well, I think what it was is, what I imagine is it's probably been in, like, legal matters for a while.
Yeah.
And then, like, now the lawsuit actually ended or whatever.
Oh, it, like, ended?
Yeah, like, that's what they're saying. A jury decided that Katy Perry's Dark Horse had copied them.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So.
That's, yeah, damn, that's sticking to your guns, because I'm sure that she'd offered, like, many times to settle. And
I mean, it's hard to say. Like, you think, you know, like, if you're Katy Perry, you probably have a huge legal team in your record label, right? Like, they probably want to fight that stuff.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I don't understand, how can you argue that with lyrics? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if it was lyrics for sure.
Okay.
I read something about lyrics, but then like a lot of stuff is saying like the beat that she used, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say, if you're talking lyrics, like, how many songs say the phrase "I love you"? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's so many things where it's like, unless you copy a whole verse.
Yeah, I think those phrases, unless you like actually have it trademarked, you have to prove that like the phrase is like yours somehow.
Right.
I don't know.
It's tricky business where there's so many things, because it's like you think of how many song titles are the same. It's like, it's weird that like the band names, like, they can't infringe copyright or trademark things when it comes to that, but like song names and album names, it's like, who fucking cares? Just kind of weird. I mean, there's only so many fucking words in the English language, you know what I mean?
I mean, there's a lot.
You're right. And there's a lot of combinations of all those words. But at the same time, you're bound, with all the music that's ever been written ever, you're bound to run into a duplicate. So it's like, it just seems silly. I don't know. I mean, maybe she did like blatantly rip off of that, and it's like,
yeah, I do want to look it up to actually listen to both songs and see
like how closely they line up.
Yeah,
I'd be interested about that too. No, but fucking Katie. It's also hard in those situations where it's like, did she really have anything to do with it? Did she even know about it, or was it like her producer or recorder who like just threw that in there? So that's also hard too, because then her name is getting tainted when in her mind she's like, I had no fucking clue that this is what was happening. There's
a lot of controversies around it too, because Warner Chappell, I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but Warner Chappell like took the monetization of YouTubers that used like they bought the songs that like a SoundCloud beat maker made, and that SoundCloud gave rights to YouTubers at some point, but when they bought it, they purchased all the rights, and that included some of the loops.
Damn.
And so like people who had used some of the loops in their like YouTube music, they like just ripped the monetization from.
Fuck. That's pretty bogus. No, I don't know that we have talked about that actually. That's pretty fucked, dude.
So like that happened to like one of Minecraft's most popular YouTubers, Mumbo Jumbo, and so now he literally had to go back and remove all of his intros and outros.
Wow.
And now he doesn't have like any music. I mean, he has like 4 million subscribers, right? And,
right.
Like, probably makes bank off of his videos.
A shit ton of videos, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
crazy
nuts.
For like using a loop that like isn't even probably gonna like no one's even gonna notice like in any of the music that they could potentially use that loop in. Like,
which
it's just crazy.
Yeah, which they, if anything, probably wouldn't. If anything, they were just being shady as shit to do it for this reason.
I mean, they like that's probably gonna hit them in the ass so hard. Like people are just like, that's so fucked.
Yeah, honestly though. But it's crazy. I mean, they're that big of a company. Like they own like a third of the world, really. Like Warner.
And
actually, doesn't AT&T even own Warner?
I don't know if it's the same. I don't know, like if they're the same or not. But but it's weird because like all they had to do was submit a claim on each one of his videos, so it wasn't like on an account-wide thing. So he had to like address the claims one by one.
Oh my god.
And he's been uploading for years, so it's like, who knows how many videos, right? Like, you have a company going against a YouTuber who's like uploaded thousands of videos.
They probably have like 3 people that are being paid full time to go through and make all these claims on these videos.
Yeah.
So, and this is just this one dude who like is probably busy as shit.
And they have a legal team. They've already built the strategy, and he's like, it's just blindsided.
Totally.
It's craziness.
That's pretty fucked. That happened with, it was so bogus. I think they took back the claim because of the backlash they got. But Disney and who was it? I don't think it was Lucasfilm. It was somebody else. It was like Disney and someone else. They filed a claim against this YouTuber, Star Wars Theory.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had went to Lucasfilm and Disney to get permission to make a Darth Vader like fan film kind of thing. And so what they told him is like, you can't crowdfund this, and you can't make any money off of it. Yeah. And so he's like, well, fuck you guys, but okay, if that's the parameters, like, I'll make it happen. And he totally did. He totally pulled it off, and it was actually pretty good. It was pretty cool. It was really good quality. And then they go and hit him with a claim about some of the music in the video. Same thing. It was only like a tiny section of a clip that resembled like a motif from one of the pieces in one of the movies. Yeah. And so in that case,
which is crazy because the music of Star Wars is so iconic. Like, obviously, he's gonna pull.
Yeah, you kind of have to pull some kind of motifs, maybe not exact songs, but like certain motifs. Totally. Yeah. And so with that claim, they were going to be able to make money off of this video. And so they told him straight up, you can't make money off of this, and you can't crowdfund this. But also, fuck you, because we're going to make money off of it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but they got so much backlash for that I think then they pulled the claim back. They're like, oh, no, sorry, yeah, sorry. Yeah, fuck off.
Stop being assholes, people.
Honestly, though, just be a human. Come on. It's that plain and simple. Everyone's all trying to swindle everybody. Like, just...
Like, I get it. Like, intellectual property is important. But,
totally.
Like, at some point, it's not that important.
Mm.
On these kind of things, anyways.
The fact and the reason is that they're going like out of their way with like a bad intention about it. It's not like, oh, I genuinely think this person is
stealing from me.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're just trying to gain from from their innocence, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty bogus, man. It's a very weird thing to have happen. That like, I don't know, when we were younger and, just even like 10, 20 years ago, like, wasn't really a thing that the common folk could ever even come up with something to really get like a copyright lawsuit formed against them.
Yeah, like, especially as individuals.
Right, exactly. Like, obviously, like, bands and musicians, that's like a little bit of a different realm. Yeah. But like, still, even then, it's just not a very common thing. Whereas now is like, you personally could put anything on the internet and you could receive backlash from that and like have like not like a lawsuit, but like have a claim filed against you for something. It's pretty fucked.
Craziness.
Yeah. This is pretty good, but it is quite light, and I could definitely down like 12 of these.
Good news, I have more.
What? 4.6%. I don't think we ever said that.
No, we didn't. So 4.6 and those IBUs, dude.
Definitely missed it.
Strong 12.
Hitting it hard here.
Soup strong. I feel like more than 12.
I feel like more than 12, but it is very light and crisp, and so I feel like that like masks itself as bitter.
What are you doing? Oh yeah. I saw this one, and I assumed you had already opened it. For some reason, I was like, no, I already opened it.
Yeah.
But then I forgot that we had that one that I opened up here.
Sure did.
So
that's okay.
Also, you have a bottle opener.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I? I forgot. My keys were right next to me.
We have so many bottle openers, dude.
Yeah, you're right. That's good shit. I've opened something with that. I did regret it, but I did do it.
I should like... With my torch, weld this down. I mean, I'm worried because of the wood, but like,
I think you're better off pulling it out, slapping some super glue in there, yeah, and then just throwing it back in. I think you're gonna have a better time there.
I don't know.
Do what you feel is necessary.
I feel like the super glue is gonna like.
You're not gonna really cause that large of a fire if the wood starts on fire anyways. So
I just feel like the super glue just wouldn't. I don't know.
Just weld it. Just weld it.
I don't know.
Is it on the base or is it like inside?
No, it's like inside.
Really?
Maybe at some point it was like attached, but I mean it's.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Interesting.
That's why I'm like I just. Yeah.
You don't even need to fuck with it. Like, if you do just weld on the outside here, like...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would totally fix it. Yeah, do it. Or solder it, I guess.
I don't know.
I think it's a little... I shouldn't say it's too small of a project to weld, but... I just feel like it's just a little bit overkill, and then you don't have a welder, and soldering irons are very cheap, so...
I have a torch.
You do have a torch. Don't recommend using that. That will catch... You do. You have a torch.
Not the. I would remove the attachment, but
yeah, still. I don't know.
A little too strong, you think?
Could be. Might be. Had a thought the other day. Do spiders ever, for lack of a better phrase, run out of butt string?
I imagine at some point they get old and they don't produce as much.
But like in their prime, could they just keep on going? Like if it was one on top of the tallest building in the world, could you just go all the way down?
I don't think so.
No, he'd run out halfway, be like, fuck.
You think
need to rest here till tomorrow.
Yeah, I think, well, I don't think it's just rest. I think it's also like they probably consume nutrients that
help them
their
produce
body
it.
produces. Yeah. Like it doesn't just come from nowhere.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, but I'm just speculating.
It sounds logical. That makes sense to me. Like if you had said that confidently, I would have believed you. Be like, oh yeah, no, for sure. Wow, Levi knows a lot about spiders.
I do. Yeah. It's the they actually consume a inordinate amount of vitamin E, which they convert to
spider butt juice
cells that make up the structure of
a web
silk.
Silk. Yeah, I don't know. I was on the driving down the highway, and I swore I'd seen.
On the highway.
What was I looking for?
I don't know. You'd probably go to a show.
Probably either that or adventure. One of the two. So I was driving down the highway, and I swore I saw like a spider web just like in the middle of one of the lanes, and I was like, oh, where the fuck did this come from? And then that got me thinking, like...
Have you ever seen tarantula webs?
No.
They're like thick.
Yeah, it sounds horrifyingly big.
They're like thick and take over whole bushes and trees.
I kind of just forgot and didn't think that they could do that.
Yeah. Tarantulas.
I need to look this up.
Tarantulas are gnarly.
They're weird, dude.
Have you ever, seen, good sized tarantulas?
I've seen them, but not, in person.
That's what I mean.
Okay. No. Oh, wait, no. Once.
Okay.
Once.
Because I lived in the Dominican Republic for a couple months.
Yeah.
And, out there in the Dominican Republic. And every night, just, huge tarantulas would come out of the, woods and plants and stuff. Size of your shoe and kind of stuff. It was just, so gnarly.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah, I'm not game for that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. It's like a bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. If you don't like spiders, do not look up tarantula webs.
But do look them up.
But also do. Yeah, they really lay it down. Jesus Christ. This is I would describe it as when you go to Halloween stores and buy that fake spider web shit.
Yep.
Before you, or just as you start to pull it apart. That's how thick it is. It is nuts. It just amazes me. How they can even... I'll get bored. How do they do this? Oh, that's a lot. Ugh. Oh my god. Look at all these spiders. They're everywhere, man. Oh my gosh.
Tasty.
Nope. No thanks. I don't think I would eat a spider. On purpose. Ugh. I could have gone my whole life without looking that up. That was weird.
Yeah.
So glad I looked
Dead air. Should we talk about this beer?
Where are we at?
I don't know. Sometime.
I don't know.
40 minutes. That's right on cue. Right on time.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do it. What does it look like, Levi? Don't look at mine. You can't.
It's brown
Interesting.
in a bottle.
Don't say.
It's got some blue, teal tints. Some pink, some yellow. It's got some white. What are you on about?
I gotta delete the notes from last week.
Oh, yeah, I did forget to do that.
That's okay.
I do remember forgetting.
That's that is good of you. I mean, this was my job, so the fact that I didn't do anything is I can't really complain.
This is true.
Yeah. So, oh, I did too much. Okay, so it's very orangey, is it not?
Yep.
Quite golden.
Light foam, sticks around for a little bit.
Yeah, 1000%. That's what it does.
That's it. That's all I got.
It takes the phone, whatever.
It's a cat.
Yeah. Shape of. Smell. Stick your nose in the bottle. Let me know.
I forgot that this is a thing that we do.
Levi's drinking out of a bottle for you audio listeners.
Yeah.
For his second beer.
I just didn't feel like pouring another beer and wanted to drink out of a bottle and, you know.
Very citrusy. Want to give that a whirl in there?
I'm
Okay, all right.
doing my thing.
I was just being courteous. I didn't actually want you to do it, so fuck off.
Their caps are all different.
What?
Yeah. Got like a mermaid, 3, 6, 9.
That's fun. The inside of the bottle caps have weird pictures.
I mean, I wouldn't really say
They are weird, man.
But,
Pair of dice. I was gonna just say die, but I mean dice because it's a pair.
and you know, it is die because it's not a pair. It's a singular die on a singular bottle
So it's
cap.
a pair of die.
It's a pair of bottle caps with die on them.
Pair of die. There are dice.
No.
We are looking at dice.
No, we're looking at bottle caps.
We are looking at bottle caps.
They each have a die on
God
them.
damn it. All right. One has a mermaid.
Are you sure it's not mermaids?
Merfucks. Merman? Who am I to tell?
Merman, Pop. Merman. I think she's holding a beer too, so.
That's Coronado should sue them. That's their thing.
I thought we were saying like that shouldn't be a thing that people do.
Oh yeah, don't do that. This smells nice.
Yeah, I'm not getting much out of it.
Citrusy and sweet.
That's pretty much what I'm getting to. But
one might say. Kind of stuff there. So you should give this a go.
Yeah.
What
flavors are you smelling?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm getting some orange action going on for sure.
It's a little tropical.
Little bit.
There's some tropical, like I don't
But
know
it's
what.
very light, so it's like
Light, crisp. What's light and crisp?
I do not know.
Maybe a lemon.
Ooh,
Maybe a little lemon.
yeah, that was good. Light lemon. That was nice. I'm gonna go light tropically lemon. That's what I'm gonna call that.
Yeah, because it's not like a creamy tropical. It's not like a pina colada.
Yeah. It's
Not like coconut.
Very light, crisp, tropically, but lemon.
Watermelon.
The sharpness to it.
I don't know. I'm just throwing out.
I'm just throwing out fruits. I don't.
Honeysuckle. No,
I'm not gonna go watermelon on that one.
neither am I.
Taste. You can participate in this one. There we go.
Here. I'm in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the game, fellas.
You're in. Put me in, coach. I don't know. it's a very light, crisp beer, and so it's kind of hard to unpack everything that's going on in there. I think. Like, I feel like there is a lot going on. But
It's because, like, I mean, it's got, like, it has a, not very strong, but it has a hop backbone to it.
yeah.
Like, that's definitely the foundation. It's not, like, it's not hoppy.
Yeah.
On any level.
Right, but it doesn't rely on its malt, for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely relies on the hoppiness, like, to get its flavor, for sure. But you're right. I wouldn't call this a real hoppy beer.
So I just want to get that out of the way.
Yeah,
and then deciphering kind of because it's very juicy, very fruity. But yeah, it's just like a light. It's like a lot. I mean, like that's why I think flavors like lemon.
I would throw lemon in the taste for sure.
Yeah, we intentionally didn't look at what the brewery notates as the flavor profile, so we could kind of pick it apart without having those things on our mind.
Yeah, both of us are.
So I'm really interested to
guilty of that for sure.
To see what they say.
I think you really hit the nail on the head with lemon, and I'm really curious if they say that too.
What if they say, fuck lemon? Never use that in our beer.
I
ever
don't think I would get anything from them again. That's where I'm going with that. Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else really for taste in there? Like I said, I mean, we did kind of unpack that a little bit more.
Let's look at the notes. Let's look at the notes that they say, and
because feel is that's just what it is. It's very light. It's very crisp. All right. So the notes here. Okay. So here we go.
So I hear lemon's not there. That's what I heard you say.
We got melon, citrus, and tropical fruit aromas. So we kind of hit that part of it.
I'm going to say we nailed it.
I'm going to say we nailed it.
We didn't get the melon, but light and crisp. Melon is light and crisp.
But I might...
We said tropical lemon, so I'm gonna say we won.
I might disagree with them on the melon front.
You think so?
I honestly think lemon is there. I mean,
they did say citrus and tropical fruit aromas, which were kind of...
That's true.
Lemon kind of falls into those categories.
That's
not
fair.
Really tropical.
I think the melon is like a combination of like the lemon and the sweetness, and so then you're all like, kind of lemon or melony.
Oh, you know what it is?
Well,
they mixed the L and the M when they're typing it out.
Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Yeah. So it's okay, guys. It happens.
They misspelled melon. They meant to say lemon. Solved it.
Yes. So it says that those notes monopolize the nose, while the flavor is clean and slightly mineral. Mineral is an interesting word to throw in there, but I wouldn't disagree with it because it is very light.
I see that, yeah,
very light and crisp and almost reminiscent of a very well. No, I don't really want to throw that like that because I feel like you'll know what I mean, but they won't know what I mean in the sense that like.
So say it to me, and then I'll interpret. Don't listen.
Earmuffs. Okay. It's a very juicy LaCroix. In the sense that like you get that like sharp carbonation flavor, but there also is a lot of actual flavor going on.
Yeah, so I think what Nick is kind of saying is that he's really going into feel right now. And he's saying it feels a lot like a sparkling water, mineral water, if you will, and that you like they like basically the base almost was mineral water, and then they just like mashed a bunch of hops and it filtered it out, and like there you go, bam.
That's what I said. Yep.
Which also looking at the hops is probably why like we're having a hard time really like picking up specific notes. There's 5 different hops used in this beer.
Yeah, and I would argue that there's not a lot of Citra. I think that probably takes the back seat. But I think maybe it's in order as to like how like the quantity of the use of things. But it's got a nice profile for sure. I would love this beer if it was like twice the strength.
I think twice the strength and like a little less fruity for me. It's a little. I mean, maybe like if it was twice the strength, I wouldn't notice how sweet it is. But it's pretty sweet.
Like this is like someone threw on some like you're on the open road, middle of nowhere, and
not driving and drinking.
Not driving and drinking.
Not drink driving.
Yeah, and someone throws on some George Michael. And you're like, fuck yeah! And you turn it up, and they're like, whoa. And then they turn that volume all the way back down.
Maybe not George Michael.
Maybe
just Wham.
But, what's a Michael Bublé?
I'm not a fan of Michael Bublé.
That's an interesting, wrong opinion that you have.
Like, he's just so Christmas to me.
I get it.
And I don't like Christmas music.
So here's the problem is I think...
You know what I mean?
I think the problem is that we have heard Christmas music. If we had never heard Christmas music...
That's fair.
I don't think we would have then associate that style of music like that. Like you hear Frank Sinatra, and it's like that is kind of like you think a little bit of Christmas.
I don't associate Frank Sinatra with Christmas. Well, I do a little bit, but I listen to a lot of like Rat Pack music too. So
okay, well that's interesting then. That maybe that is just what you associate that with. Weird.
Maybe I just need to listen more to
Michael Bublé, not his Christmas album.
Not his Christmas, and then like disassociate myself from the Christmas music.
Probably.
But I won't.
That's fine.
I won't, but
don't
like I could do.
You could, yeah. Again, don't expect you.
All right, what are you gonna rate this beer?
Well,
I haven't even thought about it. So
I haven't even really either. I'm gonna go with a nice crisp 3.25, and that'll land us right in the fine category.
Yep, I'm giving it a 3.4.
Okay.
I mean, our critiques are going to be the same, right? Like,
yep,
it just needs to be hoppier.
Yep, it needs to be hoppier, a little more fuller body, in my opinion. And even you can even take that.
I like the body, honestly.
I was just gonna say you can even take that out of it because I do like crisp beers like this, but it just needs some more hoppiness going on.
Yeah, I think like now that like we're getting kind of like halfway through this beer, it's the sweetness is just getting to me.
Me too.
Like if I had some chips,
because it's so dry. Too.
Yeah, it is very dry. That's a good point.
Okay, add that to a fill. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to a list. Yeah, I need something with this.
But like some like a meat and cheese board, some crackers. This
ace,
great.
Yep,
light summery snack. Some sea salt and vinegar chips.
Oh yeah, I want some of those after this.
I know. They're all gone, but I know.
Ah, fuck!
I actually don't know if they're all gone, but
they might be.
They might be.
It's been a week, so that's fair.
But we do have some dip.
Ooh, your boy's trying to get his tongue burnt off.
Elizabeth and I made like this really, really hot dip.
So spicy. It's so good, though.
It is delicious.
I don't know you guys made that.
But it's deadly.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, we went to the farmer's market. They had like these spice packets, and you mix that in with like some mayo, sour cream, and stuff. And
I get it.
The longer you let it sit, the spicier it gets, and then
so now it's like even
here
worse.
We are.
Right? Oh goddamn! Can't wait! Can't wait! Join us later on the stream as we die.
We're not streaming later.
We are not,
but maybe next week.
Maybe.
If you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, you won't know that because we don't announce it except for like right before we do it.
Hopefully we'll remember. Maybe like the day before. Maybe like podcast day we'll think of it, and then like Friday we'll stream something like that. Something. Oh well, probably not. We have a festival to attend on that Friday.
We'll notify you guys when we want to stream.
We got a lot going on. We got calendar invites to respond to, and you wouldn't understand. It's office talk. Yeah.
All right. Whatever. Bye.
Goodbye.